game plan for Bro-Ritos included rebranding and marketing, positioning themselves as influencers and leaders in the community, creating a tour to help them market themselves. Part of this game plan was helping to position themselves not only just for more website attraction and social media appeal, but to position themselves for the investment.
Lucinda, she was able to help find an investor for us to speak to. She threw it on us, like, hey, look, you guys got a pitch within 24 hours. So she suggests that we go for the big play instead of the safe play. And we're really looking forward to actually taking care of that pitch and doing it.
Today, you'll be giving a virtual pitch to our angel investor on Verizon's Blue Jeans. Some elements of the pitch that I want us to come together and think about is, one, what's the story? What's the obstacle? What's the challenge? What's the concept? How much would this cost to make it happen? And at each tour stop, how are we tapping into the market? And also, how much are you expected to make?
Okay.
And so if we can create a scalable model, then we can say it makes sense in the cities you want to go to. So if we look at that on a map, it's, let's go to DC, and then now we go to Atlanta, then Miami's next, and then bring it back around and see if it makes sense.
Okay.
And then now we can sit back with the angel investor and say the tour was a hit.
It's my first pitch. I don't want to say nervous, because not nervous, but I just want to be as prepared as possible. Once we discussed what we thought was going to be necessary to put numerics behind the pitch, then it was time to get to work. And I just got on a computer, try to find the numbers that made sense, try to price things out so that they made sense. It's just like overdrive, like, hey, I got to get the job done.
It's going to be very cool to see Marcus's pitch on Blue Jeans with angel investor, because this is his first time. I'm curious to see what she thinks about our brand, how she reacts to this pitch.
All right, guys, it's almost that time.
Yep.
You ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's get this money.
Let's do it. We ready?
Hey guys.
How are you? I'm Marcus, founder, owner of Bro-Ritos, and my two partners, John and JT.
Hello.
I appreciate you taking some time to speak to us about our brand. I guess you want me to just jump right into everything?
Yeah, give me the pitch on Bro-Ritos.
What we're looking to do during our cold months, we want to actually go on tour and take what we've learned from our food trucks and do kind of like a pop-up tour in these new cities. This way we can introduce ourselves to the people, see if we really have a base there before we actually up and leave. So what we're looking for, or what we would like to offer you, is we would like an investment of about $100,000, 50% of the tour, and then 10% of the new location that we establish, which will most likely be in DC, Miami, or Atlanta.
Well, I have a few questions.
Absolutely.
You guys have a big following in the New York, New Jersey area, but how will you establish new customers in cities that you guys will be new to you?
Right. So what we're looking to do is use this tour as a way to get these new customers. We want to go down there, put some marketing dollars behind some media pushing, as well as introducing our food and letting them taste the flavors we have.
How often are they coming back, your customers?
We are seeing some loyalty with customers and coming once a week. Others are like once a month. And what's great about our customers is that we're getting a lot of word of mouth. So they're going and they're going to speak to their friends who are going to speak to their friends. So we always see new faces coming in.
Will you have the same menu in all of the pop-ups in the other cities, or are you going to need to localize based on trends in those cities?
So we will have a menu that's very similar to what we have, but then we also want to be able to localize. I think it's important to be able to tap into whatever community you go to, and we'll try to incorporate it into our menu and make like a specialty item.
You guys, that was a great pitch. It was so interesting to hear more about Bro-Ritos and your plans. I like that you guys have figured things out during COVID. This is a really difficult time for a lot of businesses, and instead of just giving up, you guys have figured out a way to make it work. So for next steps, I'd love to get more of your guys' financial plans. So if you could send me that information, so I can really take time to look through your financials and see if it makes sense, and then we can set up a final follow-up call. Does that sound good?
Sounds great. Sounds
Awesome.
great.
Well, thank you.
The pitch with Holly went well. She was interested from the Bro-Rito brand just off of the name, which is enough for me sometimes just to get that foot in the door. By the time we got to the end, she gave us some great advice. We're going to put together a package with our growth plan, with our financials to show, what we've been doing to show her our margins. And once she sees the numbers, I'm pretty sure she's going to feel confident in helping us move forward. Working with the Comback coach and working with Lucinda has been, great for our business overall. Lucinda walking down our line and just saying, why doesn't this say Bro-Ritos and why doesn't this say Bro-Ritos, really showed that we work hard and we're building something our way, but there's still room for other sources of revenue through our business that we've been building.
It's truly an honor and a privilege to work with Bro-Ritos. Guys, there's no stopping you, and I just look forward to seeing what's next.